Monaghan to serve first. 0-0. Side out. No score. Second hand. No score. Side away. Zero, zero. Second hand. 0-0. Side away. No score. Short. Second serve. Point. 1-0. Point. 2-0. Second hand. 2+0. Short. Second serve. Side away. 0-2. Short. Second serve.
He's going to run on this side. Oh, sorry, I thought.
Second hand. 0-2. Side away. 2-0. Second hand. 2-0. Point. 3-0. Side away. 0-3. Point.
One, 3. For the GA Handball All-Ireland minor boys doubles final between Monaghan and Kilkenny. Serving,
Point.
representing Monaghan on the left is Eoghan McGinnity, and on the right is Konrad
2,
Kowal.
3.
And receiving serve for Kilkenny on the left is Jack Holden from Kilfane, and on the right is Jack Doyle from
Reserve.
Windgap.
Check the ball, Jack.
So my co-commentator today in the booth,
2
so to
serve
speak,
3.
is Angus Cunningham. And we just see, can we get a score line early on in the minor, because we're coming
again.
a little bit delayed to you.
2, 3.
It's
2 plays 3, I believe.
2 plays 3.
Short ball.
The ladies final, I think it's been streamed as well simultaneously on the far court, is between
Second serve.
Kildare, the GA Handball All-Ireland ladies minor doubles final. Kildare and Mayo, Leah Doyle and Abby Tarrant for Kildare from the League Slip Club, and representing Mayo on the left is Claire Reynolds, and on the right is Quillen Burke, and I think both of the Mayo girls are from Belcarra, if I'm not mistaken.
They are indeed.
So good shot there from
Point.
McGinnity. So just try and keep
Together,
tabs on the
3.
score here in this minor boys final, and get Angus to put
Short
forward his
ball.
opening submissions.
Well, you put it perfectly there, Gavin.
Second serve.
I'm quite interested in this minor, the boys. Well, I would be in the girls as well, because I know the Belcarra girls very well. And but in terms of the boys, the one that we're commentating on here, obviously we know
Reserve.
Owen being the reigning
Jack, you
senior
have to
cha- or the
move out of the
reigning
way.
current minor champion singles is obviously the class player in the court.
Yeah, yeah.
But I haven't seen much of Konrad. I
No,
know-
neither have I.
3,
No.
3.
I've seen plenty of the Monaghan lads in the last, about 7 or 8, 9 years ago. There was a right good gaggle of young players coming out of Monaghan, and
Point.
Owen was actually the youngest of that of them, and it turns out he's the best of that of them, you know.
Yeah.
But a number
4
of them I
serves
thought were
3.
going to turn out to be high quality players, Darren Doherty and the likes, you know, and Paulie McKenna, I think, as well. They kind of fallen off the scene a little bit, you know. So
Point.
beautiful shot there. So I'm just interested to see how Konrad shapes up here. And he certainly
5
seems to
serves
have
3.
be holding his own early on in the here. So he does.
Yeah, he looks a fine player now. Actually, I was speaking to Mark Doyle, one of the Wexford juveniles, and he told me he was
Point.
Konrad was quite accomplished. So I kind of, you would on that
6
basis have to
serves
think
3.
that, you know, because Owen McGinnity is the minor singles 40 by 20 champion, that's
Short
just
ball.
clipped the line, I think, did
Thanks,
it?
Owen.
I would have never given it, but fair play. Owen held up the hands.
6,
so
3. Second serve.
Yeah, so I was just saying on that basis, you would have to think that Monaghan are, you know, the favourites here today.
I love it,
Point.
Jack Holden, of course, is the 60 by 30 minor
7, 3.
singles winner from last year.
and an outstanding 60 by 30 player, so he is as well, I have to say. But I do think his style is definitely, he's more comfortable in the big alley, so he is. Not that there's anything wrong in the small alley. But
Second
certainly
serve.
he would be a very warm favourite to repeat the singles again this year in the big court.
Yeah, well, I'd say McGinnity will definitely play minor in the big alley, and he's quite an accomplished 60 by 30 player as well. So
Point.
You wouldn't rule him out anywhere, so he wouldn't. He's a seriously tough competitor, so he is.
Timeout called.
yeah, so timeout to Kilkenny.
30 seconds.
Screen seems to be down, so we may try and keep tabs on that score. If I can get a piece of paper, I don't really. Is this your program?
Tis, you can fire away.
I'll write on the program then. Yeah, Leinster play Munster, so that is probably. I don't know what that is now. What?
No, they're right. It's not our fault.
The roof is nearly after coming
10 seconds,
caving
lads.
in on top of us.
Maybe the
Yeah.
star from last night caught up with us or something, don't they?
Leinster play Munster in the semi-finals, isn't it?
It is, yes.
So that'd mean
Ulster and Connacht.
Ulster and
Right, lads, time in.
In fairness, I agree with you that if Owen comes out of Ulster, he would be favoured to play anyone in Connacht. I know.
well,
I won't
we're not going to preempt, but like on the basis of all known form, it would seem that Jack Holden and Eoin McGinnity, that's if he turns up in 6 by 30.
Monaghan serving.
With all
8,
due respects
serving
to
3.
Larkin Conlon, maybe, or the boys in Munster. I don't know who would play in the Munster Championship. Mark Rogers wouldn't be a noted 60 by 30 player.
Reserve.
He banged his head off the back wall there, so he did.
Struggling to see who else from Munster, so you would think that.
You would,
Check the ball.
as you said,
Check
I'm
the
all
ball
one
there,
form.
lads.
And bear in mind, Jack won it last year as well. So
Same
you
score,
know, I mean, he's not
8-3.
going to be stronger this year, you'd imagine.
So it's 4+6 in the minor ladies on the
Reserve.
far court, which is a game I'd like to see as well. Now, Quillen Burke and Claire Reynolds. Two girls who've made terrific strides over the last number of years. Claire Reynolds was beaten in an under 15 singles final by a Wexford girl.
Check the ball.
And, actually was in King's Court, and she
8-3.
has improved in leaps and bounds since then. Fair play to her now for getting to a minor doubles final.
She won under 17 last year, the singles, and both girls have won
Colleges already.
two colleges in a
hand.
row. to have,
Two in a
yeah.
row, yeah. They beat
8
the
serves
two
3.
O'Keefes this year in the colleges girls final. In some spin on that ball from
For
home.
certainly, wow, top spin there. That's a beautiful skill, very
9
difficult
serves
skill
3.
to execute correctly. And that tiny backspins it then just to confuse him.
Side out.
You can see already though, Owen is very accustomed to the big occasion.
3 serves 9.
You mentioned a few years ago, I remember about, was it Sean Kerr, you said he had a bomb-proof temperament. Well, I would say ditto here for Owen McGinnity. The guy just doesn't get rattled really, you know, he's an extremely tough competitor, so
Yeah, I heard on the grapevine as well, they were doing a little bit of training with Paul Brady, which would kind of, ooh, he skipped
Point.
that one
yeah.
in. So I mean, if they're training with
4-9.
that level of opponent, they must be going well on the schooling grounds.
Short
Jack
ball.
Doyle is a quite accomplished player now as well. I've seen him
He
playing.
certainly
Second
is.
serve.
He under 16 doubles winner from last year.
Now there's the thing, I do believe, is he on the Kilkenny hurling minor panel?
He is, yes, yes.
And I always wonder, you know, when it comes to the real top level, is it going to have an effect on him, you know what I mean, in terms of he cannot give everything he has to handball, so therefore,
Point.
has he improved as much as you'd expect him to improve as in the last year or so? He's still a fine
5-9.
player, don't get me wrong, but
I tell you, he's a very accomplished player
He
off
is.
the back wall now. So
Uh-huh.
if you, how do you spell Monaghan? Monaghan, I'm going to write down.
M-O-N. H-E-H-A.
Reserve. Check the
Come on,
ball.
Gavin, now. What's the teaching like down there?
5-9.
Normally fairly good at spelling. You're trying to talk and spell at the same time.
Multitask. You get in touch with your feminine side. Huh?
Reserve.
Yeah, so the minor hurling team, Jack Doyle, Billy Drennan also who won the under
That's
16
true.
singles this year.
Who I
Point.
think is an absolute
Forward by
outstanding
20.
handballer.
Yeah, very talented.
But I heard
Precocious would be the word.
Yes, I agree.
6.
He actually, a
Serves
number of years
9.
ago, he played the under 11.
6 plays 9.
6-9, okay.
Short
Billy
ball.
Drennan a few years ago, they won the 11 under nationals doubles and they beat two lads from our club in the final in a great game.
Check the ball,
Yeah.
I
please.
remember Duxie was training them at the time.
That's right, yeah.
I remember saying to Duxie, it says,
6-9.
he's the new Duxie, because he even had the same spiky hair as Duxie had, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I'm not joking, I actually do think he has all the attributes, but the only thing is, will the hurling take over? That is a big question, you know?
Yeah, well, that is a huge question, especially in a hurling stronghold like
Yes.
Kilkenny. It's kind of, you know, it's bred into them down
It is.
there, and it's a religion.
Yeah.
Point.
And I think, you know, the hurling kind of takes precedence.
7 serves
It
9.
does.
But just get the score. A few
Point.
hand errors there from Owen. I think it's at 8-9.
8 serves 9.
8 plays
8-9,
9.
you're correct.
So quite a promising start from the Kilkenny
Oh,
lads.
nice.
Jack
Point.
Doyle is actually a very good player.
He certainly is. And he put that away very comfortably.
Together
yeah.
at 9.
2 9s in the minor boys doubles
Sure.
final. I'm liking the gear very much on these. Nice new fresh designs, which makes a difference. You know, and they're nice souvenirs and keepsakes to have for the, you know, for
They
the
are
young
the-
boys going
Reserve.
forward.
Replay there?
Oh,
would you give it?
replay? No, I wouldn't have given
I
that.
didn't think
no.
he was
Together at
close enough
9.
to it.
Konrad was. I don't think he was too happy with it, was he?
Not particularly, but yeah.
Good shot.
Nice shot.
Point.
Nice shot.
So this just mightn't be the formality
10 serves
that
9.
Well, I wasn't
maybe
regardless-
Monaghan were
Yeah.
expecting. know the Kilkenny lads have done a fair little bit of training now as well, and like doubles is a different dynamic.
Absolutely. And I have to say,
Jack,
more than
did
certain
that hit
players,
you on the way past?
Owen is not
Yeah,
renowned as a
okay,
doubles
replay.
player. He's made his name as singles. He's been playing all singles down to the years.
10-9.
Well, I have to say they do seem to be well. They're not.
Great
They're getting
Point.
their calls. They're lovely serve. They're getting their calls right and all that, but as you know only too well, a
11
well-trained doubles
serves
player
9.
can get the better two better individual
Yeah.
players so they can.
Oh, certainly. Jack Doyle is a good player.
He
You know,
certainly is.
Point.
He has a cool temperament as well. Like I don't think Jack
Uh-huh.
now will be flustered, and if it comes off the back wall now, he's exceptionally
12.
talented
9.
off the back. 12-9. Kilkenny out in the lead. He's
Point.
13.
Surprised Monaghan aren't taking a time out at this stage.
13-9.
A nice run there still have Monaghan Kilkenny.
Short.
He's consistent with that serve there as well.
He is, yeah.
Now he wrapped the second serve then around the wall, like which was.
Which is the
you
right,
know,
it's the right
yeah.
serve for doubles, and particularly second serve. Anyway.
Replay.
Replay.
Just 10-11
13-9.
in the ladies minor. Mayo
Taking.
serving.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Jack.
Long ball.
Oh.
Too much weed mix this morning.
Point.
14 plus
14-9.
9.
Definitely should have taken time up by now. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Second hand.
That is a pancake.
14 serves 9.
14-9. Jack Holden to serve. Kilkenny. And there's another one.
Point.
A bit of a cheapie there from Konrad.
15-9. Short.
Together at 11 in the ladies.
Good stuff.
So it's close. Jack Holden is actually a very good left
Point.
sidearm for a big alley player.
True. I haven't seen it before.
16
I'm actually
serves
one.
9.
He's developed his sidearms obviously in the last
Short.
year or so. 'Cause I think
Yeah,
it's,
no,
it's
he
over years
has.
since I've seen him.
If it pops out anywhere fair to him now with his left sidearm, he'll kill it. And he actually,
Yeah.
if you watch, he's actually quite proficient with
Oh,
his
lovely shot.
sidearm to the roof,
Point.
Yeah.
or his overarm to the roof. That's a significant lead for Kilkenny.
17-9.
Lovely
Good
shot.
shot. No timeout for Monaghan yet.
Very surprised at that.
18-9.
That's most.
(13-11) to Mayo.
Oh,
Good
lovely
shot from
shot.
McGinnity.
Side away.
Timeout now.
No.
He takes time.
Time out
I
to
don't know
Monaghan.
about that.
9-18.
I've been taking it at 9-all or whatever it was.
Yeah.
10-9.
30 seconds. Lads, stay here at the court, please.
30 seconds. Cormac calls for the players to stay on the court. 11-13 in the ladies minor. So not going according to script for Kildare.
True. Good.
Good shot from Quillen Burke.
Yeah. Both of us recognised the good shot, even though we couldn't actually see it hit the front wall. But you can tell from the body language and the way she hit it.
But if they
10
can get
seconds,
Kildare
lads.
out here, they're going in with two hands.
They are.
It's 13-11. Ball hit
Back in, please,
their
lads.
own player, yeah. 12-13 in the ladies minor. Kildare
Monaghan
serving
serving,
one hand,
it's
Leah
9.
Doyle. We can only kind of see
Serving
a
18.
quarter of the court. It's coming straight off the back to Leah.
Play ball.
And she
Yeah,
puts
she
it down
finished
into the left-hand corner. So back with the
Short
ball,
ball.
short ball. Konrad. 13-all in the ladies minor.
Second serve.
So Monaghan going in two hands, 9 plays to 18. You'd be a little bit surprised if Kilkenny were to cough that
Yes,
type of a lead up.
I would agree with you.
Oh,
Nearly picked it. Nearly picked it.
see, that's the sidearm
Second
again there
hand.
now
Yes.
from Jack. So he has that kind of, you know, if it goes to the left,
9-18.
comfortable.
yeah, and he has the facility to kind of go for the kill.
Yeah.
Short ball.
Both Monaghan players are from Monaghan Harps as well.
Oh, no, we let it go.
Side
So
away.
no marks for Monaghan.
18-9.
You would have to expect Kilkenny to shut it out now, whether it's on this service visit or not. But 89 is too big of a lead to lose. Really.
Mark.
Point.
19
19 serves 9.
9. 20 plays
Point.
9. Jack Doyle making good use of a straight serve
20.
down the right.
Game ball serves 9.
There's that side.
Oh,
on.
That's
lovely.
it, lads.
You're
Game
right.
up,
Okay.
first game.
Lovely finish.
21-9. So
And that was
2 minutes.
quite convincing. Quite convincing. You like before
0,
a game.
0.
I don't really eat too
Yeah.
much before a game.
Long ball. Second serve.
It's more after the game. I have a particularly favourite meal. Anything that comes out to me on the plate, I generally put it away. So we're back tuned into the boys. Final has gone straight down the wall. Ona's looking for a
Came
cover.
down the side.
He's not going to get it.
Did it clip someone on the way up though? I thought.
He's
no?
appealing
Can't
it.
appeal
He
that,
can't
it's
appeal it.
point.
I don't know
You
what he-
can't. You
It's
shouldn't
stuck
be
to the
allowed
wall, Owen.
Ref standing his ground,
1-0.
which I think from a ref's point of view is always a good thing to do.
$15-17 in the ladies minor. So Kildare in serving.
Oh, lovely
Good
finish.
shot
That's
from
a
Jack
beautiful
Holden.
touch. Beautiful touch there.
Two 0.
You might get yourself a table there.
Short ball.
I would, but this is Cavan. You only get one table. You won't be getting another unless you have to pay for it.
Side away.
It'd be interesting to see how Owen reacts in this game.
0-2.
Because as I said, he is. You cannot rattle the guy, you know. And
Well, I mean, he's going to have to step up to the
Sure.
mark now
He is, yeah.
if Monaghan are going to not only win the game, but first of all, have to get back into it.
yes,
15-17. I think Kildare might have only one hand.
oh, good pick,
great pick.
good pick.
Point.
Good pick. Because the shot that Jack Holden had played was an excellent shot.
And he cut it away from Owen. He
Yeah.
had to make a lot of ground to actually
Sure.
get
1-2.
it.
Point.
Ouch.
Together at 2.
So it's together at 2. Just see, can we pick up the score in the ladies minor? Kildare still serving.
Oh, he spilled the left hand.
See, it's actually. Oh,
Reserve. Whoa, whoa,
Yeah,
whoa, whoa,
there's
whoa.
contact there.
trying to multitask here now and trying to listen to the score for the ladies because it's
2-2.
close enough in the first game.
Short.
Short ball. Oh, the ball went onto the back and Quillen. Timeout from Mayo. $18-17. The League Slip girls would slip to the front. And it's a timeout. And I
Point.
think Leah has one hand.
3-2.
So it's 3-2
back
here. Monaghan in the lead.
Reserve.
Just an update maybe on some of the finals already this morning here. Seamus O'Toole and Sean Devine won the Masters doubles final, beat Dominic Lynch.
Point.
And that was one hell of an eventful game, shall we call it.
And John Quirk, 2 straight
4-2.
games, 21-20 in the first. Over 35B doubles was won by the, I don't know whether they're brothers, but I presume they are Kevin and Fionn from Antrim.
5-2.
Doubles was also won by Antrim. Antrim had a very good day so far. The junior
Jordan O'Neill and
excellent game.
Mark
Yeah, reserve.
Rayner, isn't it?
Yeah, they lost the first game 21-20, having been 20-16 up with 2 hands.
Mark
Then
Rainey, yeah.
yeah,
5-2.
18 all. The second game they won 21-18. Third then was 20-16 or 17. 21-16 or 17. A very, very entertaining game, I have to say.
Paddy Crothers and John McGarry won the all the
right.
Masters 8 doubles, beating Tom Sheridan and Jimmy Riley.
They won that.
Second hand.
Yesterday, actually, was it
Yeah.
9 and 10, something like that?
5-2.
Intermediate doubles won by Wexford, Galen Reardon and
Point.
Peter Hughes.
Yeah.
They beat Tyrone, Ryan Mullen, and it was to be
6-2.
Kowal Daly, but I think Kowal picked up some kind of an injury.
He played a football match the day after the semi-final and the damage, I think, was ligaments. So that was it. That was with him ruled out. And Guy McCrory, fair play to him, stepped in at very late notice. But
Point.
was obviously going to be well out of his
7,
depth in those
serves 2.
circumstances.
Reserve.
There's a hint and unavoidable about that. He didn't step out straight in underneath it.
I think in fairness, he couldn't, he was coming straight, some spin on that serve again.
Side away. 2-7.
2-7 was the score here currently.
Short.
Short ball.
Game ball 17 in the minor ladies, so looks like the league slip or the Kildare girls have
Point.
weathered the storm slightly.
3-7.
Claire got it back well. Abby, oh, hand there from Abby, side out.
They're out.
Point.
2 hands going in.
4-7.
17-20. Could be interesting if Mayo win the first there. Oh, good
Oh,
shot from
beautiful
Mom.
shot
Second
there.
hand.
Beautiful.
4-7.
One hand out in the minor ladies.
Side away.
The right choice of shot, but that's twice he's gone into that corner.
7-4.
7-4.
Short.
Monaghan definitely seem to be ratcheting up the pressure here now at the moment.
18-20 in the ladies
Girls.
minor. One hand. Oh, replay.
Second hand. 7-4.
I have an itchy ear actually. I don't know whether that's to do with the
Reserve. Check it, yeah.
That's someone talking about just now, it is.
the communication apparatus. I know somebody has a sore ear today. No, I have an itchy ear. Good shot from Jack.
Side away.
So it's 20 plays 18. Kildare back in. 2 hands coming in the ladies minor off the back for
4-7.
Leah. Quillen did well to get it back. One hand out, struggling to finish it. You would think if Mayo went back in with
That's a
good
beautiful
shot.
shot.
Point.
And that certainly backs up your theory that his left sidearm has
5-7.
improved immensely, because that was a beautiful shot. Oh, well done.
Quillen.
Oh, well done. Well done.
Second hand. 5-7.
Oh,
Side
no.
away.
That was an absolute cracker.
7-5.
Oh, first game to Kildare in the minor.
Very tight game.
Short.
It was 18.
Yeah, 21-18.
So the Mayo girls are right there with them.
And it was one hand, they finished it on the second hand. So we're back with the minor boys. Try and pick up the score here.
Point.
Yeah, definitely Monaghan have hit their groove at this stage.
8-5.
Owen is finishing the ball very well, but Konrad is also up to it as well, so he has.
8-5.
Oops, commentator's curse. Expect some spin.
Second hand, 8-5.
Yeah, Monaghan beat Larkin Conlon and Alan Masterson in the semi-final.
Yeah. Tight enough the first game was a
Point.
In Kilkenny, I think it was it?
9-5.
I'm not sure where it was held, but I know that the first game was very tight.
Oh, great
beautiful
serve.
Point.
Great serve. And
10-5.
the Kilkenny boys beat Mark Rogers and Mark Crehan.
That's right.
Or Mark Crehan, whichever you
Crehan,
pronounce it. Crehan.
no, because his father is from, he's obviously Colin's brother, and his father is from just the wrong side of the Mayo or the Roscommon Galway border.
Yeah.
In other words, he's on the Galway
Reserve.
side, but he's just outside of Newbridge, LA4 Newbridge direction
10-5.
there. And there's a lot of Crehans around there still are. That's how we pronounce that down that part of the world anyway. So
Very good. Oh, bad hander from Jack.
Point.
we have two of them out of position there.
11 serves 5.
So it's 11-5.
Short.
So
Owen is definitely using very heavy spin in his first serve, so he's here, and to good effect too. So he's both back and top spin. That's the first one now, Jack.
Point.
The left side arm.
12
probably
serves
would be
5.
better off trying to hit that one up though. I think there was a little bit of some whip on that serve.
Was.
This is a candidate for the bottom, I'd say. He got in after Konrad missed it.
5 serves 12.
So it's 5 serves 12. In the minor boys, consistent serve down the right hand side from Jack. Be interested to see could the Kilkenny lads tack on a few aces here now. Maybe.
But when you think about it, actually in the first game, Monaghan did start the better. Was that two? Very tight.
I thought I didn't think he got it. My initial thought.
That was mine too. Yeah.
Owen is not happy.
Owen's not happy about it either.
Point.
Yeah, he's still looking back.
6-12.
Well picked.
Oh, great shot.
Point.
Lovely finish.
Great shot from Jack Holden. Jack Doyle
7,
paved the way for that
12.
because he drove home McGinnity back out the back left hand side, and
certainly
he
did.
could only really get it back on the wall, and Jack Holden finished it fairly comprehensively.
Oh, lovely touch. Lovely touch.
Of
Second
course, Jack
hand.
is going to be operating the new 40 by 20
7-12.
going forward, because there's the newest 40 by 20 in the
Short.
country is just nearing completion in Kilfane, so looking forward to playing there and seeing it.
Very good. They were an exclusively 6 by 30 club, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
They have a very homely little club there, just kind of just outside Thomastown. Always very
12-7.
welcoming there and hospitable. Some fantastic big alley players there, especially girls. Roisin O'Keefe, Derval O'Keefe, and Rachel Hogan has played a lot of her handball there as well. She'll be Richie's sister. So very accomplished handballers in Kilfane. Oh.
Second hand.
Second hand.
12-7.
12 plays 7. You know, so the failure to get an ace, maybe or two here, that's a wicked serve.
That's good again.
Point.
That's beautiful serving.
13-7.
Oh, good call, Jack. Well done. I always like to see that good sportsmanship.
Sorry, Jack. There's 2 banks, brother. Good call, sir. Good lad. Point.
And the crowd give an appreciative round of
14,
applause, and
serve
deservedly
7.
so, 'cause Unfortunately, you see the opposite on many occasions as well, so
Yeah.
it's nice to see it.
14-7 here. Kilkenny lads still well in this second game.
Reserve.
Yeah, they certainly are.
I mean, this is Monaghan's last hand, so I mean, if they take them out here, there's that left hand
Right
again.
away.
Yeah.
7-14.
7-14, so any inroads into the lead here now is kind of... Oh, they could put Monaghan under that little bit. Oh, Jack. Yep, timeout.
Timeout called.
Possibly should have called it before the last
Possibly.
point of these 2 points, but sure.
Just a second, yeah.
7-14. 30 seconds. No,
Yeah.
not yet. Get back after me next one.
Ben Devlin, I see.
And we've
Down in the crowd, Mark Doyle,
back at it then.
Jack O'Reilly, the three wise men, should we say?
You're like Hamill's version of Brian Kerr. I saw that young lad playing under sixes for Home Farm back in 1995.
Yeah. Oh, and I didn't. There's another one. I'm after standing up now. My current partner, Adam Walsh. A very prodigious left hand he has.
All right.
So we're going in one direction, Angus, and they're going in the other.
Well, I'll tell you, you're holding off the years very, very well.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I was told today what age you were. I was very surprised considering your high level of fitness and the standard of handball you're playing as well.
Oh God.
I was a little bit shocked actually to hear how advanced you were, and I'm not going to say it, okay?
No, don't give it out over the airwaves.
I'll tell you, you're holding.
I'm hanging in there for another while.
You are.
Clean living, is that it?
Really?
That's something I'm going to advocate anyway. Selection mark for Kilkenny, so it's 8. Plays 14. There's another one.
He got caught there, yeah.
14. Reserve.
I think Jack Holden has slowed the serve down. Watch, he's softened the serve in there.
Yeah, with a little bit of cut on it. That's coming straight. He could kill this now.
Good. Good pick.
One.
Good pick it again.
Well, yeah.
Oh, no mistake
Point.
that time. And after 2 very good picks.
This game is far. Kilkenny are in this game
Yes,
big
they
time.
are.
And if you look at the body language of
10,
both Kilkenny players,
14.
they seem to have played like a nice measured
Reserve.
type of game. You know, even when they were behind, they didn't get flustered. They took their time out.
They're pretty cool
So-
customers there, yeah.
They're quite experienced now, the Kilkenny boys. So, like,
Exactly.
I mean, if this gets close at 14 all, or 15-14, the Kilkenny lads will be good enough to go on and win it.
Certainly.
See that power off the back wall
Yeah,
from
I
Jack
see what
Doyle?
you're saying now, yeah.
And if he gets on enough ball like that, he will do damage.
Great pick from Konrad there. You're going to shoot. Look at that. That's a
Brilliant
beautiful-
shot.
That's a beauty. An absolute beauty.
Great shot.
Side away.
That was great picking there by Konrad early on just to keep them in it. And once Eoghan gets a sniff of a chance like that, he's going to go for it.
Fantastic play from all 4 boys.
Yeah.
14 serves 10.
Good pick again. Oh, good pick. Good pick. Okay, Konrad.
15
Point.
plays 10.
15, 10. Short.
Six-3 Kildare forging ahead in the ladies minor in the second game.
He's performing some acrobatics there, so he is.
I don't know whether he moved into the way of it or out of the way of it, but it didn't hit him anyway.
And that's the problem there. You see, he's spending all his time
hand.
that no one take the shot, but every now and again he just has to take one. The likes of that there. That was set up for him. He absolutely should have taken that one.
Reserve.
Okay.
Podrick McKinnity, you
15-10.
mentioned him at the
Yes.
start of the broadcast. Is he
Short.
Is he playing football at the
He
moment?
certainly, I know up until very recently, he certainly was on the Monaghan senior panel. Yes, and he'll be coming on. He'll be wing back there. I remember he won the world title in 2009, 15 and under. And
Yeah.
the Irish
16
team.
serves
And-
10.
That's right, yeah. I remember that now, actually.
And I
Yeah,
remember
Short.
the lads, I thought it was short.
yeah, it was short, yeah.
Short ball.
Yeah.
One agrees, one disagrees. Second serve.
One
But,
agree, one disagree.
Paddy, I remember even back then they were saying that he was going to be lost to football. You know, he was a very good footballer back then. And I do know in the Irish training
Point.
that in the beep tests, Tony Healy
17,
who
serves 10.
were being beaten by a 15-year-old from Monaghan. They were in the beep test even back then.
that
So
was
his athleticism and his fitness were outrageous even back
legendary even then.
then. Yeah.
Point.
So it's 18 plays 10. Just margin.
18
Monaghan
serves 10.
edging that little bit closer to the finish line here in the second game. Monaghan's gone for one behind his back.
Good pick.
Oh, great rally, lads. Got to some unorthodox shots there.
Absolutely.
Jack could, no, he has to put it up. Oh, God, he's a fantastic, that was a great stroke, wasn't it?
Ah.
Owen.
Side away.
He was tired too. That was the wrong shot there at that stage, I think.
10
I
serves
admire
It was,
18.
it was a bit ambitious,
It was.
but there was some terrific shots
Oh,
in that
certainly
rally.
were.
It was a great pick, actually, from McGinnity, and then Jack Holden re-picked it. Oh, he skipped
Point.
it in again.
Eleven serves 18.
11-18.
Oh, good shot.
Point.
And it came at him fast.
12 18.
12-18.
Again, I think timeout should be taken at this stage, definitely, to stop the momentum. It's one of the first roof shots I've seen in this match, actually. Very, very few roofs.
Good shot from Jack. It's dipping off the back. He's going to come around to his right. Kind of made a bit of a mistake with it. Owen went for power rather than got no direction on it. Kilkenny lads are giving as good as they're getting here.
Oh,
good
that's
shot.
a beautiful
Great
shot.
shot.
That really is splendid touch.
Second hand.
Great rally, actually.
It was fantastic rally
12-18.
there.
Top class standard for minor boys. Oh, is it dropping in the corner?
It is.
Oh,
Yeah.
Point. Thirteen 18.
13-18. One hand.
Point.
Nice serve.
14-18.
I still don't understand
14-18.
how somebody hasn't called a timeout at this stage, you know.
Short.
Ten past 4 in the day. There's another one.
Point.
Good double
Starting to get
shot.
tight.
It is.
15-18.
15.
Another one or two now will make
serves
this very
18.
interesting.
Yeah, but it should never have got here in terms
No.
of from the timeout point of view. And again, they're young players, but they are very experienced. So I'm surprised.
Point.
Not too sure he knew a whole lot about that.
16 plays 18.
18.
Oh, he had a chance for the corner that time, but oh, Konrad opted to go back into the play with it.
Shoot.
Oh,
Side away. Time out to
Take the time
Kilkenny.
Yeah, that's not
30 seconds.
great use of, like with Monaghan going in with 2 serves. I mean, he probably would have been better employed to take it if he was going to take it on
But funny enough, it was
when
actually
he did have the serve.
Yeah, Kenny were the ones on the roll there. You know, I'd nearly stayed at it, even though they lost the last rally.
Yeah.
They went from 9 to 16, is it?
Yeah, they made it quite a healthy inroads back into the lead. It was 18 players 9, and it's now 18 players 16.
I tell you, if that was me, we'd have 2 timeouts taken at 9-1.
We would. The strangest thing in Jack Doyle's gear bag is a pink
Right,
dicky
lads,
ball.
time in.
No less.
Where the hell do you get pink dicky
Come on,
ball?
boys.
And furthermore, what would you be using it for?
His secret talent is I can eat a chicken. I presume that's a chicken leg in under 5 seconds.
A chicken leg. Oh, right, not legend. Yeah. I don't know what a chicken legend is.
Chicken leg.
Oh.
Unless it's some
Monaghan
kind
serving.
of
18, serve 16.
chicken burger in McDonald's or something like that. Chicken legend they might call it, but I presume it's
Short
leg.
ball.
Anyway,
The leg is by far the nicest part of the chicken, in my opinion. Anyway, this ongoing thing about chicken breasts. No, I prefer the leg any day.
we get back to the play. Oh, a flying attempt
Second
at a
hand.
pick from Konrad, just barely failed to reach, failed to reach the front
16.
wall.
Yeah.
One hand left. If Kilkenny, great serve.
Well picked.
Well played, Jack. One is going to surely go for that.
Oh, wow.
Point.
That's a lovely shot.
19,
19, 16, 3-13 in the ladies minor. So Kildare have.
Side away.
What was that?
Now this could be interesting.
It
Now
could.
Kilkenny are
They're
2
back.
tough players. They're not going to go
They're
way
not
too
lying
easy
down.
here.
16,
16,
serves
19.
19.
And maybe it's a case that, you know, the Monaghan or
Reserve.
one might think,
Check the ball.
you know, it's a kind of a classic case of a player maybe thinking, I've done enough maybe just to get over the line, and the next minute you find yourself caught.
And there's also the case that he might end up trying to do too much when it comes to, you know, as in has to finish the ball, even though
Second hand.
I think he
to play
deserves
that over.
I think he
Second
deserves a
hand.
replay there.
Ball was gone.
Oh, no. I think he deserves a replay there.
That
I
was a
really do.
definite play
16,
over.
Yeah.
serves
I think he could have
19.
got his hand to that.
But sure, his swing was impeded.
Yeah.
We'll see off the back.
Oh, he skipped.
Side away.
Oh,
He had just moved out that little bit too far. Just moved out too far.
19,
Had to reach behind.
16.
19, 16, so no mark for the Kilkenny lads.
Reserve.
Replay. Well, certainly he's covering a lot of ground in this match here, so
19, 16.
19, 16. 7-15 or good shot from
lovely
Jack
shot,
Holden.
Jack. Lovely shot.
Second hand. 19, serves 16.
There I see it, but I think Jack Holden's left back ball is possibly more dangerous than his right.
Oh,
That was a very, very,
Side
very
away.
hard to
Optimistic,
well, it
yeah.
was very hard to execute that
16,
particular
19.
shot.
you know,
I wouldn't have gone for it myself. Again,
but probably if Kilkenny had a timeout now, you know, they could have. It probably would be a good policy, especially going in with 2 hands, like because
yes.
this is straight off the back with Jack opts to take it on the fly. He should get that though. Good shot from Jack Doyle, well recovered
very
actually.
good recovery.
Oh, I thought he should have hit that with his right,
Yes,
but
so did
rather unorthodox with his left. Chance for Jack Holden. Oh, came up a little bit too much.
That's a good shot because both the Kilkenny lads were, both of them went for it.
Second hand.
I think it was
16.
almost nearly the meat and the
Sorry,
sandwich
19.
that time.
I actually, yeah, he was very close to getting.
There was no look from either of the 2 Kilkenny lads for a cover. Oh, what a shot.
Side away.
What a shot.
That's lovely finishing.
And a cheeky grin out to the crowd on top of it.
He is a showman, there's no doubt about it.
19.
Nice to play to the crowd a
Sir
bit.
16.
So no marks for Kilkenny.
Short.
Sharp ball from Konrad. Check my phone to see have any important messages coming through. Sure, he'll be looking for me of a Saturday afternoon anyway.
The bookie.
There's that back.
You're right. He's a sweet backball player.
He got his hand around it
He
terrifically
certainly
well.
did.
Didn't he?
Yeah.
19,
And
16.
he actually was great direction and accuracy in that now. So no mark that time for.
Oh,
Whoa, what
Right.
a shot from
Classic.
McGinnity.
Classic.
20 plus 16.
20. Game ball, sir 16. Short ball.
17-8 in the ladies minor. Kildare out in the lead. Is that
That's it.
That's second game to Monaghan.
1-1?
Wow.
0-0. Short.
God, that was a bit of a rush. I was trying to get a cup of tea and a sandwich, but
About 5 minutes.
yeah, Cormac has cracked the whip in no uncertain terms and got him back in there for the third.
Side away.
TV scheduling, is that it?
0-0.
Yeah, someone making a smart remark about our chicken leg and chicken breast conversation. But
Didn't realise that was live.
Second hand.
so second hand, trying to get a bite of my cheese and ham sandwich here now. Just hold on there 1 sec.
Side away. No
These
score.
headphones are slipping back off of me.
So who do you fancy for this third game, Gavin?
Reserve.
I think I'm going to go for, not a betting man now or anything, but
Really? That's not what I heard.
I'm gonna say maybe Kilkenny.
Second hand.
Funny enough, I don't disagree with
No
you.
score.
Might win it. Excuse me now for eating up on everybody's. I try and keep it down as a mark anyway.
Point.
Just got to drink this tea.
1-0.
1-0. Yeah, the tea is not bad.
Ooh. A rush of blood there.
Right away.
The right hand side, Jack.
Not like
0-1.
the tea I had last Wednesday week.
Where was that?
Sticky toffee pudding.
Reserve.
Oh, it was a very exclusive place.
2 serves.
Let me guess. Some Hamwater's back kitchen or something. No?
Oh, I was very well looked after now.
Okay. There's an in joke there somewhere, I'm sure. I'm not getting it, but anyway.
Point.
So point to Monaghan. What can I see now here when I write down score?
1-1.
One plays one, so I try and keep track of it. I should have went out for my folder, but anyway.
Point.
Not sure he knew a whole lot about that shot, but it worked out.
2-1.
So the ladies' minor is over, and Kildare are the ladies' minor doubles champions. Leah Doyle and Molly Dagg last year. Leah Doyle and Abby Tarrant. This
Second
year, great
hand.
shot from the fly from Jack
2-1.
Holden. A little bit of 60 by 30 and 40 by 20 joined together that time.
Yeah.
Oh, Konrad went for it under his legs,
Side
but
away.
he didn't get it.
Konrad has picked some very, very good shots aside.
1,
Obviously they're
2.
playing. Owen has taken entire control of the backcourt there, but Konrad is certainly throwing himself around, picking shots inside.
Point. 2-2.
Together at 2.
Could do with a bit of mustard on that sandwich, actually. It's a little bit kind of tame.
They'd have to pay for it.
Back wall for Jack. Shiona's trying to cover. Oh, terrible miss.
I agree. I
Second
think
hand.
Owen's covering.
He's probably
possibly a
covering
little
far
too
too much
Yeah,
ground.
I think so too.
2-2.
Which does tend to happen when you have a dominant player. who's primarily has been a singles player down through the
Point.
years, you know. Because Konrad is certainly holding his own there in picking, and he's
3-2.
very capable of returning
Yeah,
from backcourt
and
as well.
Eoghan is actually out of position then
True.
more often than not. Chance for Jack, will he go for it? Oh,
Picked.
he picked this.
Well,
Oh, good shot from Eoghan.
Side away. 2 serves 3.
oh, lovely
Point.
serve, lovely serve. Watching off the sidewall.
Together 3.
3-all.
That was a wild shot now. Oh, good pick.
Ah. Oh, what a rally. Oh, gee, I thought he was going to hit it before it hit the wall. Oh, this is terrific play from all 4 boys. Eoghan is going to have to dive again. This will get a terrific round of applause.
Well done.
Oh,
He's going to go for it. Oh, that's a great rally. That is a great
brilliant.
rally. Tremendous picking from all 4 players. A wonderful, wonderful handball.
Stuck to the wall
Serves
then on
3.
Jack Doyle. Get in. Left hand again from Jack.
Reserve.
Replay, yeah.
Four, 3.
4 players 3.
Oh, nice shot. A little unorthodox, unexpected, but
Second hand,
Fine
4,
shot.
3.
He pulled it out of the, like a rabbit out of a hat.
good pick. Well done.
Oh,
Away.
Eoghan is going to dispute that, but I think he did get it.
Oh, he did pick it. He certainly did pick that, yeah.
Maybe in fairness, Eoghan was only looking out to the crowd.
3
Maybe.
serves 4.
3-4. I had a 3-5, but sure, maybe I didn't hear properly.
No, I don't think they got the 5th.
Reserve.
Play over.
Three, 4.
Oh,
Second hand.
fairness, that has been a very consistent shot that left side arm from right throughout this match.
Yeah,
3,
so
4.
In fairness, he hasn't missed too many.
those headphones are these. Are we expecting a third person in the commentary box?
2 bounces, wasn't it? 2. Point. Together at 4.
So it's 4-all. So it's 1-all, 4-all. So there's another mark for Kilkenny.
Point. 5 serves 4. Reserve. Whoa, 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 whoa. Go again.
Yeah, fair enough. I don't have any problem with that call.
No. I think Jack had the right hand corner up, but he's
5
after
serves
doing that a
4.
couple of times now. He elected to come back around the court. And I think he is actually able to kill that ball fairly well. That's a good sidearm shot from Jack again. We'll just watch it again. He'll stand up. You know, he's getting good kind of connection with it. Won't let it drop to a little bit of an unrealistic height.
Get in. Have to, I thought. You have to, because the ball was skimming off that.
Side away.
Scraping off that sidewall. I thought he showed good patience in that shot.
4-5.
4 serves 5.
As the game ebbs and flows at the start of the third.
Reserve. Check the ball.
Of course, this game will be followed by the ladies' senior
Short.
doubles final between Katrina Casey even, and Aisling O'Keefe, the current holders, and they take on Roscommon sisters Fiona and Siobhan Tully from the famous St. Coleman's nursery.
Together at 5.
So it's 5-5. And then the men's senior final, of course, will be Colin Cree and Diarmaid Nash, the current holders, and they take on two brothers in Martin and Diarmaid Mulcairns, which is actually a very unique two final pairings to have two brothers and two sisters. I don't think that ever happened before.
I don't think so either.
Not off the top of my head now,
exactly.
but well, maybe you might have had two brothers maybe in the final. Maybe, I don't know, did the Kirbys maybe been in the final, but certainly not two girls, not two sisters. The Rushes weren't in the final.
The Rushes were in the final one, yeah. They were beaten 21-20 in the third games. They were.
Were they?
Yeah,
God.
by Ashley Prendergast and
but the same year there wouldn't have been
I don't think there was too many
Right
in the
away.
same year.
Simultaneously, yeah.
No. Whoops, what was that? No,
5.
that was
5.
Must have been eating some funny stuff there. So must have been.
I don't know what that was. Get in. Oh, Jack, that was.
Oh, I could have got that. Jack Holden definitely.
Second hand.
Took his caught unawares maybe.
Yeah, I probably didn't see it. Good wrap around, nice height off the wall from on. Oh God, Jack left it loose.
Oh.
Point.
See, nothing will put Owen off going from his kills, but there are times definitely when I think he'd be better off maybe.
Yeah, well, he didn't play the percentage on that.
Yes,
now he went for a ridiculous kind of.
That was a poor.
It was a careless, lazy type of shot. Did we get the score there? 6-5, was it?
I'm not sure. Well, that was certainly a point. Yes, it was.
Reserve.
So it would be 6-5. Yeah.
Score, Cormac.
6 serving 5.
Thank you. 6 plus 5. So Kilkenny with their noses in front. There's very little margin for error here now, I think, for either of the pairs.
See, that's the thing about him.
What a shot.
Irrespective of what he
Side away.
misses, he ain't going to put him off going for it. He's going to go
5
every time.
6.
What a shot.
Now, that's an example
Second
where maybe
hand.
Konrad possibly would have been in a better position to take that, but he automatically gave way so that no one would take it and came down the middle of the court.
Yeah.
And he was serving
5
from the middle of
6.
the court, you know, so.
Oh, that's dragging away from him. Oh, he got it well though, in fairness. Oh, ouch.
Point.
No point. So we're back on the monitor here.
Get her at 6.
6-6. Why that was off, I don't know. And I'm being advised to check our Facebook comments, though we haven't got that facility.
Point.
Maybe I'll just have a look at my phone there. So it's 7-6 to Monaghan. Gia Handball
7-6.
minor doubles. See, can I click
Side
into
away.
this here? Surely there's
6,
some smart
7.
alley comments.
I'd say there's more than some. Good pick.
Cavan O'Keefe thinks this game is up to 11 aces now. Cavan, you may come out of the fog. 321s.
Exactly, this is Irish
Point.
rules.
You're not in Las Caballeras now. Surprised at you now, being from Dungarvan. 21 aces, you play it every
7.
time. John O'Connor said he's partial to a little bit of a leg himself, Angus.
Reserve.
We are talking about chicken there, yeah?
Come on, the Harps. Conor McDonald lucky with 2 possible playovers, not given to Kilkenny. God, that's a bit harsh, Conor. Nuala owns, great game. Tiebreaker should be interesting. Volume, can't hear us. Nuala even, no.
Second hand.
I don't know whether that's our
7-7.
Not sure if that's our limit,
7-7,
really.
no. Cavan, you already said you were wrong. 221s. Shot on.
Right away.
Capital I there at the start of your sentence there.
7
Cavan, not that.
7.
shape yourself up a little bit better than that.
Short.
Was that short? It was from Konrad. So 7-7. Finally balanced here in the third. Brendan Burke is watching. Fair play to you, Brendan. Came to in a coaching capacity today with your brother Dermot and Anthony Martindale. Unfortunately for Kilkenny, lost to 35 final. Good shot from Eoghan. Noli can hear us now.
Are you saying Brendan Burke is over 35?
Brendan is not Dermot, was his
87.
brother.
Thank God. I knew I was getting old, but if he was over 35, I think we're finished.
If anyone has maybe a little sachet of mustard, you could just
Second
maybe
hand.
drop it up to me here, because I've still one half of the sandwich left and I wouldn't. It's a little bit tasteless without it. It's a kind of a good shot from Jack Doyle. But it was a loose, careless shot off from Eoghan. He just kind of hit it for the sake. He didn't really hit it with any great conviction.
Time out,
Up off the
Monaghan.
sidewall too.
7-8.
The four Kirbys, Pat, Mick, John and Dan won senior doubles in the 1 year. According to Cayman Jones. Pat and Mick in 40 by 20 and John and Dan in 60 by 30. But I think we were making the point, Cayman, that is
Two brothers.
yeah, that today's dynamic of two sisters and two brothers playing on the one day in similar finals.
However, that certainly is a fantastic statistic though. From one family, 4 brothers winning All-Ireland seniors in the 1 year.
Yeah.
That is a fantastic achievement.
Okay, lads, time in. Come on, lads. Kenny serving. 7, serves 8.
7-8.
Good finish.
Shot.
Second hand.
He really is an elite
7-8.
finisher, there's no doubt about it. I mean, you give him a sniff, he goes for it. As I said, even if he misses an odd one, it never puts him off. Oh, Conrad should have taken that. He should have taken that.
Point.
Together at 8.
Together at 8.
See, that might, in the final analysis, that could count against him because, you know, he's not in the left when he should be.
True.
And then, you know, Konrad left that off probably in good faith that he thought on, but he had too much ground to make up to.
He had.
Whereas Konrad is well capable of
course.
actually hitting it. Now one has to go back to the left from the right.
Yeah.
Oh, a little bit of a miss hit from Jack. And Jack Holden, he picked
good
it out
pick.
well. Ah, brilliant shot. Great shot.
Right away.
It was actually the only shot on, but it was to actually execute it was
8-8.
sharp ball, second serve.
I saw it as being good.
Well, he should appeal it then. If that's
I never opened my mouth.
Yeah, Eoghan has to appeal that
Only
actually.
should appeal it then. Again, if he disagrees.
I
he
called
should
it as
appeal.
being good. 8-8.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't actually
Appeal.
Yeah, surely a player of his caliber. Oh, Jack, what a miss.
Point.
I thought it was kind of glaringly
9-8.
short. Now saw that it was
Short.
short spin on that, but now that was a good bit short. That one was. But I think if he had have appealed it, good shot.
Point.
If he had appealed it, and both judges said it was
Yeah,
short,
well, Borden would have had to disagree with Cormac,
Yeah.
but I think there was a good
10-8.
chance that they would have.
yeah, well, certainly he should have tried it anyway. You know.
Point. 11-8.
11-8, so there's 3.
3 points in a game
Short.
this
3
tight.
points.
That's a big margin in a game this tight. It's the first time there's been any sort of margin other than the very, very start.
Brilliant
it's a
shot.
beautiful
Point.
shot. That's a classic.
Brilliant accuracy.
12-8.
So 12-8, one hand Monaghan just break for the border in this third game. It's going to come out to Jack. Oh, he left it off when he was probably should have hit it. I don't know. I wouldn't have let that to the back wall either.
Point.
I think Kilkenny should be taking a timeout right now.
13 plays 8.
Definitely.
So that's
13-8.
definite break for the Monaghan boys in this third game.
Thank
Good
you.
call, good call, Jack. Good call.
Point.
Timeout.
Timeout called.
Should take it before now. I
14-8.
think at that time when hit 11-8 even.
So
Just now
14
the
plays
first
8.
Yeah.
Oh, McGinnity is serving. Coming back from Monaghan. Looks maybe that could be the game defining break maybe.
Yeah, because certainly things have been so tight. You cannot see, well, of course you cannot see, but certainly it has been very hard for both sides to make. Ooh, what's that interference there? It's been very hard for both sides to put away. So now if they just go point for point, it's in Monaghan's favour, obviously, and it was more or less point for point in the early stages of the game. So a break like that could be a defining aspect of this third game.
Yeah. Well, you needn't worry there, folks. I won't incriminate anybody on Facebook. I won't name names. So
you can say what you want. That's it.
Unless it's a factually correct, or that we're actually just. Excuse me, I swallowed my sandwich.
Okay,
Or
lads.
they're actually just making a point about a
14,
player.
serving 8.
I wouldn't like to land anyone. It was a fair hook on that one. Oh, Jack into the floor.
Point.
He was a bit tighter taking that one. You can see the swing.
15-8. Reserve. Check the ball, please.
Wouldn't like to get anybody in trouble now. Live on Facebook. It wouldn't be really the done thing. Oh, there's a bit of
He went for a touch shot
Side
there
away.
again.
bit of a lazy effort
8,
from Eoghan.
serving 15.
At 15 went another ace, and serving like was a real nail in the coffin of. Oh,
pick,
well picked
good
from
pick.
Konrad.
Oh, great
what
finish.
a shot from Jack Holden.
Great
Right.
finish.
9 plays 15. You see that game was in the
9-15.
melting pot at 8-8, and Kilkenny kind of let him slip away.
Yeah.
A little bit more decisive play, or even to take the time out, like to stop the rot.
Absolutely.
They would have been better employed to do that.
Point.
I don't know. I think he
10-15.
got himself into an awkward situation there, didn't he? Like he let it completely around the whole court. He probably should have taken it earlier. Pull on it, Jack. Owen is stepping in. Oh, Jack read it fairly well.
He did.
Yeah,
No. I thought that was going to be a murderous back wall.
Chance. Will he go for it? Staying alive in the left. Oh, what a shot.
That's a great shot.
Point.
And as good and all as it was, he was nearly picked.
Great shot from Jack Holden. He let it right around and he caught the side wall
11-15.
sufficiently far out that it just broke away from Konrad on the
Short
right,
ball.
or from the front wall.
But again, Monaghan here ought to be taking a time out as well. Just kill the momentum.
Oh,
bad
terrible
miss.
miss.
Point.
Terrible
Bad
miss. 12-15.
12-15.
So there's 4 aces back. He got that well, didn't he?
He did, and Holden put the top spin on it to get it back down the right again. That was a particularly good shot.
Oh!
Was it? Did he pick it?
I thought he got it myself now, but
I wasn't sure
Point.
myself now.
he got a bad belt on the hip. 13-15.
There's
There
15.
you go again.
2 hands coming.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, Jack.
Long ball.
Kilkenny lads have remained remarkably. Actually, all 4 players have displayed a terrific temperament.
They have, considering the occasion.
Jack Holden is actually strong. You know, it mightn't actually. From here, he's probably hitting that ball very hard if you're actually in there against him. Oh, no. Excuse me.
Second hand.
So second hand, 13 plus 15.
13.
Well, irrespective
15.
of the result, I have to say it has been a very, very good game. Very entertaining game, some high-class stuff here. Oh. See, again there, Eoghan came over and talked to him as he was trying to take it. I really think he has to trust him.
14, 15. Short.
I think Konrad is he's a good
serve.
player, yeah, and I mean he seems more than well able to hold his own in the right hand side. He probably should maybe trust him that little bit more.
Yeah.
This is going to be closer. Can he get level? Jack is standing there as well in the left and kind of pulling on a lot of ball, which is see how that left hand of his is good.
No, that was a beauty. That really was.
Side away.
Timeout for Monaghan.
Well, I tend to only take the timeouts when they go in serving. But I mean, meanwhile, the opposition
Sorry, lads,
crawled
who
back
called
from
that?
9 to 14.
Monaghan, thanks.
You know.
15-14, two hands coming.
Down, you can still get kicked out. That's 'cause
Gives
you're
me
a
time
member.
now to
To eat your mustardless sandwich.
try and finish off this ham and cheese sandwich. I was actually at home the other night and I had buttered the bread for a couple of sandwiches there. I think I come in from playing and I was looking forward to a few ham sandwiches, and I went to the fridge, no ham in it. So I had to get cheese sandwiches, which was a bit of a bitter pill to swallow for me.
Well, here's a Cunningham speciality. Try jam and cheese sandwiches. They are gorgeous.
Jam and cheese.
Jam and cheese. And everyone goes, what? Well, don't knock it till you
Don't
try
knock
it.
until you try it. Well,
it's a Cunningham household speciality. My father used to go in and we always did it. The most normal thing in the world. But the people then when they see us doing it go, what are you doing? But I'll tell you, try it, Gavin, next time you run out of ham.
I will. I'll have to do that the next time, because plain all cheese just kind of didn't really do it for me. I felt particularly kind of hard done by that I had to just have cheese only.
Then again, there's so many types of cheese out there.
That wasn't
No.
up.
That wasn't up. That wasn't up. Yeah, it was down. It was down. Because the ball would have come out much farther if it
Yeah,
wasn't.
no, it was down. Yeah, he's dead right. Cormac got it right. Spot on from the
Oh, nice, sir.
King's Court official. Chance for Owen. Will he go for it? Jack read it well. Oh, if I had a clip the left hand wall, he was in big trouble.
Replay. That should be a replay, yeah.
Cover ball.
It's great to hear the term cover ball. That's the old-fashioned one.
Oh, really?
I used to always use that myself when I was younger, but I haven't used it in years, and yet you'll hear people over a certain age, which of course you are. You've just obviously been hanging around older players for a long time.
Oh, Jack.
Oh, wow.
What
He
a
rushed
disaster.
that shot, man.
Point.
16-14.
16-14.
At this stage
Short
in the
ball.
game, mistakes like that could end up costing you the game big time. Oh, brilliant shot.
Right.
Lovely finish. Nothing you can do about that, Jack.
17-14.
Monaghan just have their noses in front. Might just edge him over the line. Oh,
Point.
Good shot.
18-14.
He really is so dangerous. He just shoots, you know.
18-14.
God, there was a wicked spin on that. Fair play. Oh, I see Jack Holden.
Wow,
Point.
that's another tremendous shot. Because he was wrong-footed initially by Jack Holden.
19
Lovely
serves
volley there.
14.
19-14.
Short.
Short ball, second serve. I presume this will be the first minor doubles title for Monaghan.
I think it is. I think it is. I
They
don't.
can win it.
Oh, lovely shot.
Side away.
Side away.
I don't think Monaghan have ever won one.
14
As
serves
a matter of fact, I think
19.
Owen was the first singles as
He
well.
was actually, yeah. So it's 19.
Oh, that was silly. That was pure silly.
I actually took my eye off it there just to look.
No, Connell was lining it up, and then last
15,
second
19.
Owen called to get out of the way, but he missed it completely himself because he was way out of position.
Yeah, 2006 since Kilkenny won a minor. Richie Hogan and Nicholas Anthony.
Reserve.
A good pair.
Richie Hogan of Kilkenny,
Yeah.
senior hurling fame. Nicholas Anthony, terrific
15,
player in
19.
his own right. 2006 saw Kilkenny bridging or bidding to bridge a 13-year gap.
That's certainly a long time for a county like Kilkenny to go without winning a minor in Ireland.
Second hand, 15-19.
And Monaghan hoping to win their first minor doubles title.
Oh, it's a lovely shot.
Brilliant shot from Jack Doyle.
Point.
He's quite capable of doing that more. He hit a lot of balls out into the
16-19.
True.
16-19. Oh, there's a hand there from Konrad as the game tightens up.
He's feeling the pressure from Eoghan though, you know. And
17
all those
serves
times Eoghan's
19.
come over tough and now could come back to hold him.
Oh, that's a bit of a loose serve from Jack. Oh, chance. Oh, he put it in the floor.
Side away.
That could be crucial.
19 serves 17.
19-17. So they have 2 hands to get 2 marks. To become the first Monaghan boys to win the minor doubles, and this is a candidate for the bottom, I'd say. Jack picked it out well.
Pick. He did pick it well.
Owen is caught.
Oh, lovely shot.
Brilliant shot. Oh, he's signaling and hit him.
In fairness, he called it, and he never even looked at the front wall.
I never saw anything.
But in fairness, he
Can
called
everyone
it.
be
Yeah,
quiet?
no, he has to play
I
it
never
over.
saw anything during the rally and at the end. Hold on.
He called it before the
He
wall.
put his hand up at the end of the rally, not
No,
during.
he didn't.
I
In
didn't
fairness,
see
he put his hand
anything.
up immediately. I
Can't.
disagree with the rest.
Owen!
In
I
fairness, he put
didn't
his
see
hand
it
up
hit when he
immediately.
called it afterwards.
Yeah, but you see, the
Didn't
point,
see it.
and I made this point earlier
Second
to,
hand.
I don't know who I was talking to, if the player, actually it was Kid Finnegan, if the player
19,
signals that the ball has
serving
hit him,
17.
the referee has to
I think he has
then
to follow, yeah,
agree with him.
I thought Konrad just turned
He
around
did,
immediately.
he-
He
no,
looked
he-
where the ball was going. He immediately put up his hand.
Great shot.
This is where the hardness of McGinnity comes into it. If he gets annoyed at this,
Yeah.
chances are he'll finish the game off.
Yeah, I know, he
20,
really, I know he's a
game
little bit
balls are
irritated now after
17.
that. So I mean, Kilkenny will have to play a fantastic shot
Short.
to get him out, sharp ball, so he may come a little bit safer with this one. But Konrad did signal
He
the
did
very minute
immediately.
the ball passed his kind
very
of
second.
space.
He put the hand up. He
Yeah.
never
But a player does that on instinct.
to do.
I don't think
They don't even think about it.
No,
you know,
he couldn't have actually done that.
knowing that there was going
Yeah.
to be a good shot for Kilkenny. Like, yeah.
So, like, I think it should have been a definite player, but irrespective of its. I mean, what a
finish.
shot!
What a finish!
What a shot!
What a finish!
Stone Dead, you have to give him plenty of kudos for that one because that was a tremendous shot.
He is a hard competitor.
21-17. Monaghan become, or McGinnity and Konrad Cole become the first Monaghan boys to win the GAA Handball All-Ireland Minor Doubles. Beating Kilkenny, Jack Doyle, Jack Holden, 9-21, 21-16, 21-17. 2 terrific kills from McGinnity on 20 and 21. Great play.
They're very deserving winners and very, very gallant Kilkenny. That's true, I have to say.
Oh, it was a terrific game.
It was a terrific game.
Great contest from all 4 players. Brilliant.
Okay, we do the ladies minor doubles presentation first. That's the ladies minor doubles players. Okay, folks, just have your attention, please. I'm going to do the ladies minor doubles presentations. So first up, we have our runners-up. Very gallant runners-up. I'm sure we'll see them again in finals in the near future. From Mayo, Quillen Burke and Claire Reynolds. Okay, folks, we're going to do the boys minor doubles runner up next. And you give a huge hand, they've contributed to a fantastic game today, and I'm sure we'll see them again in the near future. Kilkenny's Jack Holden and Jack Doyle. Well done, lads. Now to our champions, the first for our ladies minor doubles champions. From Kildare, let's give a huge round of applause to Leah Doyle and Abby Tarrant. And once more, it's Kildare's Leah Doyle and Abby Tarrant. Congratulations, girls. Congratulations again, girls. And now to your boys, minor double champions from Monaghan, Eoghan McGinnity and Konrad Kowal. We just ask you once more, ladies and gentlemen, show your appreciation for our 8 minor finalists and our 2019 champions, ladies minor champions Kildare and boys minor champions Monaghan. And next up we have our ladies doubles, senior doubles finalists between Cork and Wisconsin.